Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora and thank you so much for watching. Before we jump into today's video, as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram. Listen, we are growing the family on all platforms, okay? So if you want to keep up with me, see what I'm up to, what kind of things I like to post, definitely follow your girl on Instagram. So for today's video, it's definitely gonna be a little bit all over the place because I'll tell you guys, I am, definitely big with planning out my content, and especially for Vlogmas. As I mentioned, I had every single day planned out. I actually was going to film a completely different video today, but I really try to keep my channel and my platform as real and authentic as possible. And when I have something kind of on my heart, something I want to share, things I want to talk about, I definitely want to sit down, get in front of the camera and film it and share it with you guys. So today's video definitely wasn't planned. It wasn't something that I thought I was going to, talk about, but just through being on social media, everything going on with Vlogmas, I kind of had to check myself these last couple days, and I figured, why not have this conversation, this candid conversation here on camera, because hopefully some of you can relate. Hopefully it will help some people, or if anything, if you find yourself venting and, having to check yourself the same way I do, hopefully this video will help. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this and you can kind of keep up with my erratic thoughts. Let's jump right in. So right now, obviously, we live in a day and age where all of us are on social media. We use social media nonstop. We consume it all the time. Maybe some of us more than others, but I can tell you, at least for me, I am on social media all day. I love social media. I love being able to interact with people. I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different platforms, and honestly, I just love it. But, and there's a huge but, naturally, or I shouldn't say naturally, but for me, naturally, I find myself falling into a trap of comparing myself to others, comparing myself to other content creators here on YouTube, comparing myself to, maybe peers, sometimes people I know, sometimes people not even sometimes, most of the time people I don't even know, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, anywhere. I just kind of fall into a rabbit hole of comparing myself. And, I'm human and I try not to be too tough on myself, but girl, I found myself having to really check myself, the last couple of days and just kind of pull back and just say, Nora, one, stop it. Simple as that, stop it. But two, I had to kind of remind myself, like, girl, God makes no mistakes, and God made no mistake when he was creating you and designing you and making you who you are. You are infinitely beautiful, perfect, strong, exactly the way God wanted you to be, and there's no need to compare yourself. And I had to have that real and honest conversation with myself, because I found that it was causing me not to enjoy creating. It was causing me not to enjoy social media for what it is. I found myself being on Instagram and, I'm saving pictures left and right, like, oh my gosh, I really like the way that girl's dressed here. And, it wasn't anymore just for enjoying the platform and just embracing the art and what people put out there. I truly found myself, comparing every time I would see something on the internet or on social media or on these platforms. And it was just becoming very toxic. And, I had to remind myself and kind of step back and remember, again, you are designed exactly the way that you were supposed to be. There's no other person out there like you. And that's what makes you imperfectly perfect. That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes me and you yourself. So, I really have been trying to now make a conscious effort to, not do that. If I find myself constantly following someone that always kind of brings me to that place, and obviously it's no shade to them and no issues to them. They're just posting the content that they want to post. They probably have no clue that it's making me feel this way. But if I find myself, kind of getting into that rabbit hole, I've started to unfollow people. I've started to unsubscribe. And again, it's not to say that I unsubscribe or unfollow them because I like their content. No, I liked a lot of these people's content, but I realized it was detrimental to my own mental health and detrimental to me on where I am. Hopefully, I get to a place where I'm not comparing, like that anymore, and I'll be able to, maybe refollow these people, resubscribe. But until I can kind of get to a place where, I'm strong enough to realize, like, girl, you're fine exactly the way you are. You don't need to compare. You're crushing it. You're doing it. Your journey, your path is going exactly at the pace that it needs to go at. I'll kind of keep myself away from it. And I have found that that's helped. I know to some people that may sound a little harsh, but if it's causing you, absence of joy and you're not happy, following these people, and, I think it's important to take a break, and step back for your own mental health and make sure that, you're taking care of self first. You're taking care of this first. You're taking care of this first. I was just sitting there and I'm like, I know there's no way I'm the only person who feels this way. I've talked about this with my girls before. We chat about it all the time. My cousin Felicite and I talk about it. Probably until we're blue in the face. Both of us are content creators. We do work, in the social media space. We're on social media a lot. So it's natural to find yourself sitting there and always feeling like, okay, well, if this girl's doing this, I gotta be doing that too. If this girl's dressing like this and rocking this and she's looking fire and that's going really well on social media, I need to be doing this too. And don't get me wrong. Obviously, I pay attention to trends. I do like to keep things fresh. I like to keep things new and innovative. That's why I love social media, because you can get that inspiration from a lot of places. But Nora had to check herself. I had to check myself real quick and be like, hold up, sis. Are you being inspired? Or are you now comparing yourself to a point that you're losing yourself in this said inspiration, in this said social media platforms that are supposed to inspire you? Are you really being inspired, or are you just losing you? And, I had to have that kind of tough conversation with myself, step back a little bit, and make sure, I wasn't losing myself. I was doing this because I was happy, and I am happy. Okay. Just want to say, I'm very happy. I love what I do. I love social media. Again, I love YouTube. I love creating, but I wanted to be honest and vulnerable with you guys and just say, listen, I get it. It's very easy for us to compare ourselves, especially women. I shouldn't even say especially women, because I know men deal with it as well. But obviously, me being a woman, I talk about it from my standpoint, and I know we do it a lot, and especially with social media, body image. It's a huge thing that a lot of us face, and I know it's something that a lot of us deal with on a day-to-day basis. I follow this girl on Instagram who has this really cool clothing line, and one of the hoodies that I saw actually said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." And just seeing that quote, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what comparison is. Comparing yourself to somebody else truly is the thief of joy, and just completely rids that from your life. And not to say that I wasn't joyful in other aspects of my life, but I found that it was kind of draining me, in my, content creation and creative space, that I was losing the joy and the peacefulness and the fun and the actual happiness that I was getting from it, because I was comparing myself. And just seeing that, I think, was kind of like the light bulb for me, like, okay, sis, we making a video. We're gonna go talk to the family on YouTube and share with them, because I know you're not the only person feeling this way. And I just wanted to come on here today and say to you guys, you're not alone. You're not alone. I go through it all the time. But remember, God created you exactly the way He did for a reason. He created you this way to serve your authentic person, and to serve your purpose here, and just truly, be you. And just really dive into being you. Like our girl Shameless Maya always says, be you, stay true, be shameless. Don't beat yourself up for being different. Don't beat yourself up for not being exactly the same. Don't beat yourself up because your journey doesn't look like everyone else's. I'm telling you, God makes no mistakes, and that's exactly why He created it that way. And I'm finally getting back to that, and I'm happy. I'm freaking pumped, okay? I'm fucking excited. I'm getting back to that. And, I had to shake it off real quick, because I was like, hold up, sis. Not you comparing yourself. Not you comparing. You comparing yourself? you compare it? And I had to sit there, I was like, oh no, okay, child, the ghetto, okay, the ghetto, okay? So I don't know, it's definitely a work in progress and something I'm focusing on, but I know this video is probably all over the place, definitely short, but I kind of wanted to come on here just like with a quick little PSA, a quick video for Vlogmas, but I think sometimes these are important because these are the topics, the conversations, and the things we need to record. You know, we can enjoy all the other frivolous things right now during the holiday season, but comparison is the thief of joy. And just remember, you're where you're supposed to be right now. Even the struggles and the trials you're going through, you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. God created you in his perfect image. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know, a little different, but it was on my heart. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Let's just chat, let's share, let's hug one another, virtual hugs. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Bye guys.
Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.